Hey guys, Casual Chrono here. In this video, we are going to attempt to beat up Myrus's Magic Rabbit Staff Challenge Mode. Now, the pledges change every week, so, if you're watching this in the future, you'll see different things. And I don't really care about the pledges. We are going simply to win the fight. Myrus requires either an Earth team or a Magic team. And so I have created a Thunder Magic team. Villette, equipped as such, particularly with a lot of combo enhance related items. Izuna, geared for damage. Yuna, geared for survival. And Orlea, geared for survival. And you'll see their skills in the video. In the back row, we have Palm. She has over 200 light, so I can give her a 4th Grasta. If I had to ditch one, if you only have a 3 Grasta holding staff user, it doesn't have to be Palm. But if all you have is 3 Grasta staff holders, I would probably skip one of the enhance if max HP staff Grastas. And Myrus, equipped as such back here. If you don't have Resonant Power Shadow, that could be the 3rd enhance if max HP staff. The team is Tetra and regular guns. And no, I have not tried this team with Villette AS or anything. It might even be a little easier with her. Izuna is Stellar Awakened. That is required for this fight because of her Thunder Crack. And Yuna is Stellar Awakened. That is also required for her Divine Vessel. Basically, we're going to invert all the buffs that the boss gives, and Izuna is going to Thunder Crack it to death. And so here we go. Challenge mode. Remember, we're not going for all the pledges. Obviously, we have more than 4 characters. All we're going for is how to win the fight.
We will survive.
So Myrus summons Varus. And Myrus has a few nuisances, basically. She can dispel a zone, she can heal the team. Neither of them have a tremendous amount of health. I mean, they have a lot. They have in the billions upon billions. But they don't have as much as Asuka and her challenge mode, for example. So here on turn 1, we're going to do some setup. We are not in a zone right now, so our damage isn't going to be super high, but we are going to get a bunch of debuffs and buffs and everything going. So we can deploy a zone once Gunts has gotten 5 stacks of his charge. So turn 1, we're going to get Pain, we're going to buff, we are going to buff and get a regen going. And we're going to cast Defense to Tonere, which will reduce the enemy's power intellect. Then we're going to buff, 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 and then cast all ones. We will do an okay amount of damage, but as I said, we're not starting in a thunder zone. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then all ones. I think, just to make sure, I'm going to cast Divine Utterance again. So with all those combo rate increase ores and items, you'll see that we're already around the 600%, 700%, and 800. And Varus is already around half health, and that's without a zone. At this point now, we just kind of wait out until we can get Gunts. But thanks to all the debuffs, you'll see that Varus is not really able to hurt the team that much.
Okay, leave it to me.
And right now, we just kind of build back up the AF gauge while we're waiting for Gunts. So we're going to attack, 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 and attack. We're kind of just waiting to hear that little sidekick noise saying that Gunts is ready. So we're going to defense, heal again. This is turn number 3. So we will go ahead and sublimation, and the enemies periodically get rid of pain. So if we want to be ready for it, we should try and keep pain up. Villette's attack also helps fill the AF gauge.
A freebie, yeah? Okay, leave it to me.
Alright, we heard the little noise. Gunts is ready to go. We have a full AF gauge, and we have a hurt Varus. And the enemies have pain. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to deploy Gunts. We have our Thunder Zone now. We're going to target Varus. And we are going to go ahead and blast the AF gauge. Now the enemy has pain, so we don't need to set pain this time. So we're going to do her first attack, which is a 5 hitting attack to start getting the combo rate up. We're going to go ahead and redo the 3s, and then we're going to do all 2s, because at this point we're on turn number 4. Some of the initial buffs have worn off, not to mention they clear the buffs. So 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then all 1s. If we are lucky, we will get Varus down in the AF burst. So 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, all 1s. The main damage dealer here is Azuna, so we need to try and prioritize her attacks.
It's time for the thing.
Alright, we got over 1,000 combo rate. Decent amount of damage.
Okay, leave it to me.
We're now going to Stellar Burst, Divine Vessel, and Thundercrack.
Vamos.
And that fills up our AF gauge enough that we can trigger it. So we're going to resume, make sure we have pain, make sure we're in a Thunder Zone. We're going to resume our attack, and we can start off immediately with all 1s. Probably about 2 more thunder cracks and Vera's is going down.
Punch on this.
Yep, there he goes. And now we just have Myrus to deal with. Her magic resistance drops when Varus is defeated. And she herself does not do too much damage. She does have a mana drain, as you may have noticed, so it's important to have some people that are able to restore mana. First, Thundercrack, Divine Vessel. And we will attack, 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 and attack. Don't stress too much about her heal. Right now we're just trying to get the AF gauge basically back. Thunder teams are very effective with their AF gauges. Alright, the Thunder Zone has worn off. She has cleared her debuffs, so we're going to Pain. And we're going to cast all of the 3s. Except Foudry Hash. Let's keep getting that AF gauge going. Myrus isn't a huge threat damage-wise, so it's not too important to keep her debuffed. At least with Power and Intellect. Alright, for this fight, before you blow an AF gauge, always check the status of your zone. So we do not have Gunts available, so we are going to go ahead and Foudry Hash. We're going to do the 2s. Actually, we'll go ahead and do All You Mage. That way we'll have Gunts ready to go at the start of the next turn. And we can just resume doing the all 1s.
Gotcha. Okay, leave it to me.
Alright, we have Pain. We heard a little noise for Gunts. We have a mostly full AF gauge, and we have a half health Myrus. We are on turn number 9. So, we will bring out Gunts. Get our Thunder Zone. Double check on Pain. And we've already rebuffed with the 2s in the previous turn, so we can just go ahead and start blasting away. All 1s. I'm going to work in 1 Defense du Tonnerre. I don't know if it's required, but once we get Myrus down, there will be a transition because, you know, she has a life point like everything in this game. Burst. With the combo rate high, Thundercrack will do a little bit more. Myrus has hit her HP stopper. Attack, 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 and attack.
Okay, leave it to
We're still in our Thunder Zone. So we'll continue to build up the AF gauge some more. We could go ahead and do Iridescent Blessing if we want to, or Divine Utterance. But I'm just going to go ahead and flat out attack and just keep working that gauge.
Punch on this.
Remember that we're not going for the pledges, so it doesn't really matter how many turns we take. We just want to win the fight. We're on turn number 12 right now and have to wait a couple of turns for guns to be ready again. So we'll spend that time. Buff, buff, and buff. And make sure Pain is back on there.
There you go. A freebie, yeah? Okay, leave it to me.
All the 2s now.
Gotcha. Okay, leave it to me.
Guns time. We double check. There's our Pain. So we just cast all the 2s.
Punch on this. There you go.
Get some of the 1s, or get some of the 3s in. About 1 to 2 more Thunder Cracks should do the job. Alright, we see that it has worked. If you have any time left in the gauge, feel free to redo your 2s or 3s. She's going to revive Varys. Destroy the zone.
Unleash the power of the beast.
And since they both revived, they do not have any debuffs at the moment. So now's a good time to go ahead. In her case, we could just Thundercrack, get that gauge going. In her case, Divine Vessel. That way we can invert any buffs that they get. We are now, thanks to the Stellar Burst and Azuna, we now can do an AF Burst. So we are going to go ahead and do the 3s, 2s, and 1s and try and get down Varys. 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then all the 1s. We're just spamming the attack skills, hoping to get Varys down. Varys is really the biggest threat in this fight, in my opinion. Alright, Varys is down. We continue on my Myrus now. And there we go, both of them are down. And that was probably turn 15, 16, 17, somewhere in there. So if everyone lived, you'll at least get the first pledge, which is to clear in 20 turns, and no one gets knocked out. So If you have 3 or more female characters, you'll see I had all 4. If you do 100 billion during another force, which is very easy to reach with Azuna, you may even get 2 pledges out of this, which is what happened to me. So that is the fight. As you can see, at no point did I really ever feel threatened health-wise. They weren't able to pump out enough damage. It was just a matter of timing Gunts, releasing a Thunder Zone, and then blowing the AF gauge and using it to its maximum each time. So I hope this helps. Here's the team again, if you need to see it. Gunts equipped with the Thundercrack necklace. Tetra equipped with the Soothing Bell, if that matters to you. Tetra was helpful because when they first lost some HP, he boosted their health as well, making them even more unkillable, including resistances. If you don't have Tetra, it is possible some of your other sidekicks might work as well. Iridian, if nothing else, if you need someone to heal. So, anyway, I hope this helps you. Casual Crono, signing out.